I was sleeping on Colourpop launches for so long, and then I just went ham. Hello, my name is Jessica, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're not new. Mixing it up a little bit. And I am a Colourpop makeup haul-holic. There's just no other way to put it. I did not hold back with this haul, okay? But in my defense, like I said, I had skipped like so many launches, and then I just placed one giant order. Actually, I placed two giant orders, one from Ulta and one from Colourpop. And if you're wondering, like, wow girl, how can you afford to buy all that makeup at once? Let me tell you a little secret. It is called Afterpay, and pretty much how Afterpay works is you buy now, you pay later. I had like 30 Afterpay payments in the year 2020, so I don't have to make my first payment for 2 weeks, but it's spread out over like 4 different increments. By the way, this video isn't sponsored. It's just me sharing a very dangerous tip with you. Because it is, trust me, it is easy to get carried away with Afterpay. But anyways, so that's what happened. I bought from Colourpop, I bought from Ulta, so I had 2 Afterpays going on at once. It was a little insane. And that's how I got all this makeup. Enough blabbering, let me show you what I got. This is my giant box, and let me just say, I am glad that this came when the fiance wasn't home. Like, what are you spending money on, girl? Okay, so I'm not really like a face person. That sounded weird. I'm not really a face makeup person. Like, I don't do foundation really ever. I do like blushes and highlighters, but you know, in order to put some of that stuff on, I have to have foundation on underneath because I don't have perfect skin and I have red skin, and if I put some blush on top of my red skin, then it's just gonna look even more red. I don't really buy, okay, actually I do buy blush and highlight, but not like super frequently. Anyways, my point is, if you're looking for like foundation, blush, bronzer, highlighter, whatever that stuff to be in this haul, then this is not the haul for you. This is mainly just eyeshadow palettes, lip products, and eyeliners because I'm an eyes and lips kind of girl. Anyways, I think that's all the disclaimers I have, so let's jump right into it. I'm just going to pull out the first thing that's on top. By the way, a lot of this stuff, gosh, here's another disclaimer. A lot of this stuff is like almost brand new from Colourpop. It like came out probably like within like the past 2 months, so I think all of this should still be available. So anyways, so the first thing I have is their Cherry Crush palette. This was $14, and look how pretty that is. You just have like purples and pinks and reds. And if you're interested to see this palette in action, I actually did a video on this palette comparing it to the Wet n Wild Cherry palette. So if you want to see what this looks like on the eye, go check out that video. So the next palette I have is the You're Golden palette. Let's just dive right in. So this palette has some pops of colors, but oh, did I just... Yeah, okay, I just stuck my finger in that shadow. So anyways, this palette does have some pops of colors, but it's mostly just, you know, 50 shades of brown, which Colourpop is famous for, but it does really have some fun colors. By the way, if you're curious about this blue and you're like, oh, that is so catching my eye, FYI, it is a pressed glitter, so that might really turn you off, but it's like a Cinderella blue pressed glitter. It's really pretty. But it does have a couple of fun pops of color. I mean, honestly, this would have been a great summer palette if they made it like a 12 pan and they cut out like all of those neutral shades and just left like a few of those colorful shades. So I actually, by the way, oh, another thing too, I got a lot of this stuff on sale because I think they were having like I don't know, like a 30% off sale or something like that. So normally I think this goes for $34, but I got it much cheaper than that, which is good because I definitely would not have wanted to pay full price for this one because who needs 1,000 neutral shades? Am I right? So this one they had available on the Ulta website as well as the Colourpop website, and they were sold out on Colourpop, so I got it on the Ulta website, and it's just called Lust for Dusk. Oh, I have a dress that looks like this. Anyways, so here is what that palette looks like. Again, more browns, but you have some like really pretty like pinky shades in there. Oh, bye-bye plastic wrap. So that's like really pretty. I forget how much this one was. Maybe like 22, 24, I don't know. Huh. This shade is really interesting. I don't know if you could see this one, but it's like chunky. I've never seen that in the Colourpop formula before. Interesting. Like I've seen that formula. Like I've seen that formula in Huda Beauty or Huda, however you say it, but not Colourpop. So, ooh, wow. That is really pretty and shimmery and glimmery. Oh God, but it is a mess, but it's sparkly. We love the sparkles. Now these palettes were on the Ulta website as well, but again, Colourpop also has them, so you can, you know, pick and choose. And it is the Tide High, or the High Tide palette, excuse me, which I was really excited about this palette. I was really excited because it is a teal palette. Hello. I really am loving the teal coral color combination. Oh, I would love to do an eye look with that. Let me know if you want to see that. Actually, you know what? You don't have to let me know because I'm going to do it anyways. I really want to do that because I just love those two colors together. So I was super excited when they came out with this palette. I know a lot of people might be like, oh, it's like your blue palette. Like, you're like, which one? Because I have two blue palettes, like On Cloud 9 or something like that, and Blue Moon, I think. But this one is teal, so it is very different. But anyways, I just thought this was so pretty. And again, this is like $14, but look how pretty. And I actually think they did like a whole collection with the High Tide and the Fine Feathered because they came out at the same time. They had like some maybe eyeliners, they had some super shock shadows. Like some of it wasn't really new. Like none of it might have been new except for the eyeshadow palettes, but that was just a collection they did. So here's Fine Feathered. Look at that metallic packaging. So pretty. And again, this one just has purples and pinks, and you know what? That looks really similar to their cherry palette. Like, yeah, that's very, very similar. Like this one might be a little bit more purple pink, where this one is a little bit more red pink, but so very similar. I didn't catch that before, but FYI. Something smells, does this smell like cherries? No, it definitely does not smell like cherries. It does not, it does not. While we have the Fine Feathered out, I'm actually gonna zoom you in and we're just gonna do a quick super speedy eye look, okay? Oh yay, now I get to look naked for the next couple of minutes. have the final look for that. Overall, this was a pretty decent palette. The pigmentation was there. It blended well. There's minimal fallout. I didn't really have a problem with it at all. The only issue, well, actually I had two issues. First of all, the only shade that gave me trouble was this purple shade that I used at the end on the lower lash line. I don't know what is up, but for some reasons I'm just never really impressed by the Colourpop purple shades. Like, I feel like I always struggle with those a little bit, but other than that, the rest of the shades were fine. Here's the thing about their like kind of monochromatic palettes. I know this one isn't like meant to be a monochromatic one, but it kind of is. Like, there's not a whole lot of depth to the color story. It's kind of like all looks like one color, so there's that for this palette. But overall, it was cute. I like it, so thumbs up. Moving along, we have more eyeshadow palettes, but I'm going to break up the monotony by showing you really cute accessories. And so lately Colourpop has been releasing some hair clips. Like, they had one for their Powerpuff Girls collection, and they had one for their cherry collection, and I couldn't resist getting the cherries because how freaking cute are cherries, am I right? And Colourpop has been releasing some mirrors, so they're kind of getting into the accessories game. I mean, do we like? Do we not? I don't know. So, more eyeshadow palettes. There's only two left. Don't worry. I have the Lush Life palette, which, you guys, when I saw this palette, Be Still, My Beating Heart, I just thought it was so beautiful. Like, I like the tropical vibe for this. I actually want to do a video using this palette, and it's like calling it Tropical Vacation or something like that. I don't know. I just really like the blues and the greens in this palette. I mean, this shade right here, does that not call to you? I think this is so fun. I mean, of course, they still have a ton of neutral shades in their palette, but overall, I really like this one. And then, keeping with their sort of vacation theme, they released the Cabana Club palette, which again was both on the Ulta website and the Colourpop website. And it just looks like this. You got some pops of blue, yellow, purple in there. A lot of people were actually comparing this to their Barbie palette, which, yeah, I guess I do see some similarities, but I have to have like every Colourpop palette, so I was gonna get it regardless. Now let's talk about some of their eyeliners. I do not like their pencil eyeliners, I discovered. I only like their cream gel eyeliners, so I was pleased to get some more. So they released 3 eyeliners with their Cabana Club collection, and you have this blue shade called Crystal Crush, which I will swatch out for you. You have a pinky sparkly sort of shade called At Sunset, and then you have a purple shade called Plum Smash. I always get so scared to open these because sometimes like the little eyeliner comes out and I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? Or sometimes it's like smashed into the top, so I get a little afraid to open these sometimes. Like this one, like what in the actual hell happened here? I don't know. Good thing is this one, because this one was my least favorite. No, actually, it's really cute. Maybe the purple one was my least favorite. I'm dying over this blue shade. It is so pretty. And look at the little, like, tropical leaves. So yeah, here they are just swatched out for you. Really pretty. But oh no, my friend, we are not done with the eyeliners. Next up, we have 2 from their Lush, whatever that was, collection. We have this really pretty jungle green one, and look at this one has like palm leaves on the cap, which is really hard to see. But yeah, we have this jungle green one called Canopy, and then we have I don't remember what color this is. We have a not jungle green in the shade A Glow. This one's like a, ooh, whoa, that's really pretty. It's like a, I don't even know, like a minty green with like a gold undertone to it. So pretty. Can you see that? That is it. That is it. I am doing that tropical vacation look, and I'm using this eyeliner with it. That is such a pretty and unique shade. Oh, pistachio. That's what I was thinking of. It's like a pistachio color. Okay, and now we just have 2 more eyeliners, which I'm probably going to use one of those on my eyes. And this came from their cherry collection. We have the shade, I know they're both red. Let's see, we have the shade Cherry Pie, which is just kind of like this true cherry red, hence the name Cherry Pie. This one is more of like a blue red. I mean, it does have blue in it. It's got like the blue undertone. And then we have this one, which I'm guessing is probably more of like an, oh no, this one's pink. I was going to say, I thought it would have like an orange undertone. And this is called Jubilee, and it has cherries on the cap. This is like a pinky red, and that is Jubilee. I don't know why I lined the lower lash line. That was a mistake. So now you really can't see this one too well. Okay, hopefully you could see that. I have like 3 different colors on my eyes. But yeah, I think you can see it pretty well on this eye. So that is what Jubilee looks like. Goes with that fine feathered palette really well. Maybe not so much my eyes. I don't know. Okay, I promise you we are almost coming to the end here. We have just a few more things left. So they released a bunch of new Super Shock shadows, and they had one that was green and it was really pretty and I wanted it, but it was sold out. So I just got like this orange coral one in the shade Chirp. So that was nice. It's always nice to add some new Super Shock shadows to the collection, because I feel like they've been kind of sleeping on releasing new shades. Like, this is the first product they came out with. Like, I was a fan of Colourpop back when they only had Super Shock shadows, and like nobody had heard of them, and they were like, they would write handwritten cards. They're like, thank you, Jessica, for your order. So yeah, so it's kind of sad that they shifted their focus away from the thing that blew them up. But anyways, I digress. So now I have a bunch of lip products from their, again, I don't even know what this is called, their Lush collection. I don't think so. So this one is just like a fun orange shade. Like, ooh, look at that. It's got little sparkles in it. It's called Peace Lily. So yeah, it's like an orangey coral sort. It's like an orangey coral sort of color, and it's a luxe gloss. So it's probably gonna go on a little bit sheer. And then we have another gloss called Vonda, which looks very similar to the other one. They look almost identical. This one's a little bit darker. So yeah, probably didn't need to get both, but this one says Peace Lily on it, so I was a little confused. But anyways, wait a minute. Okay, I was a little confused because this one says Peace Lily on the side, but it says Orchid on the bottom. Okay, so I'm guessing this one's called Orchid, not Peace Lily, because this one says Peace Lily on the side and on the bottom. That was kind of confusing. Anyways, this one's really pretty. It's like a nude gloss with like a whole bunch of sparkles in that. Can you see there? Anyways, so we're getting down to the 2 final products in this haul. And this is a pretty new product from Colourpop. It's their Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stains. I actually have yet to try these out. And we have one in the shade called Love Bite, which is this like darker red color. And I think the packaging is broken on this, which I'm not too happy about, but it happens, I guess. And then we have Double Cherry. Oh no, the packaging was broken on this one. That's right. Which, again, looks almost identical to this one. I probably didn't need both, but again, like this one's kind of like a blue red. This one's like an orange red. And it's really weird because I don't know. because the packaging is weird. But like, why? Can you see that? Probably not. It's like bubbly. What is going on? I don't know if you can see that. That's weird. Okay, so I should probably put not a red color on my lips. It probably will not match this eye look, but I'm actually really curious to try out their gloss stains because I have not yet. Okay, get like a nice big applicator, so I like that. Oh wow, okay, so this is like really watery, but it's a stain, so yeah, it'll dry down. Huh. Oh my god, I did a horrible job of applying that. That is super messy and like all outside my lip line, but it's like super watery. I've only ever tried like one stain in my life, so I don't really know like how this is supposed to work. Like, why is it so patchy on my upper lip? Am I supposed to rub this off? I honestly have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I mean, the bottom lip looks fine. It's just like the top looks really patchy, so I'm a little confused. It looks shiny. Does it stay shiny? I don't know. I don't know. Not really sure how I feel about their stain. I mean, I think the purpose of it is to stain your lips. It's probably gonna like wipe off a little bit and then leave a stain behind. I don't know. They have like a whole bunch of other colors, so if you're not a fan of the red, go try one of those. I don't know. This is interesting. I'll have to like play around with it because I really don't know how I feel about it. Alright everybody, so that's going to do it for today's haul video, and I hope you enjoyed watching me play around with the makeup as much as I did applying it. So yes. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe. And did I just get all this makeup on my shirt? I don't know. And look, and I can't talk. Look out for more videos. Okay, bye.